All right, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everybody. Justin Clark here. Going to take a look at the crypto markets this morning, particularly Bitcoin. We like to keep an eye on Bitcoin here because Bitcoin is a big bully, right? Whatever happens with Bitcoin tends to happen with the altcoins almost without exception, particularly when Bitcoin starts dumping or starts to go bearish, then the altcoins, follow. Sometimes Bitcoin can go down 3%, 5%, and the altcoins will go down 10, 15%. So we want to keep a close eye on what's happening with Bitcoin so we can be as predictive as we can be on a day-to-day basis. Again, with the iCoinPro system, we're not trying to predict where the markets are going to be in a week or 2 weeks, a month, a year. We're just looking at things day to day, and we have a very specific way that we trade in and out on these markets based on the trends. So for everybody who's coming on here, a little bit of housekeeping as you come on. If you'd like to say good morning, let me know where you're tuning in from, or good afternoon or good evening. It depends on where you are. Good morning there, Clive. And let me know, too, if you're seeing this live or on replay, and whether you're tuning in on Facebook, YouTube, or we're now broadcasting on X.com, formerly Twitter. Just let me know where you're tuning into this from. So what we're going to be doing is looking at a chart setup called the MA Momentum. It stands for Moving Average Momentum. Good morning, Michael. Welcome. And I'm going to explain a little bit about that, how to use it. But for those who are people, in iCoinPro who are members, there's a training. I'll show you where that is so you can do the full training on how to use this chart setup. And last thing I want to say is if you want to get market analysis like this in your inbox or pushed to your phone, make sure that you follow me on Facebook or on X.com, or you can also subscribe to our YouTube channel. That one of those ways will get you the notifications that you want. All right, let me go ahead and share my screen here so we can dig right into this. So we're going to be looking at, this is the iCoinPro trading portal. This is our custom software we built from the ground up. We're not new kids on the block here in the crypto markets. We've been around since 2017, developing these tools and developing these systems. This software, though, we released, and it has just been a total game changer for us. So we do everything now. You don't even need TradingView or any other charting system. Everything can be done from within our iCoinPro trading portal. And it's referred to as the all-seeing eye of crypto because we track everything. We track when coins are dipping. We track when coins are blowing up huge. And we also track when coins are dumping, and that's what the iCoinPro trading portal does. And it actually builds out your watch list and pushes you notifications right to your smartphone whenever this is occurring. So it is an unbelievable tool for anybody who's in crypto. But then for those who know how to trade with it, with our system, good morning, Dean, it is even better. And it's something that we have unbelievable results people have been able to achieve now. And you can hear about those actually by watching our Wednesday night opportunity presentations. People will be talking about their gains and what they've been able to do. I know Clive, he was posting, he was up over 60% trading in and out, and he was on our webinar last Wednesday night. So you can check on our YouTube and see it there. All right, welcome Andrea, and welcome Colin. Good to have you guys here. All right, so let's talk about this chart. First thing I want to do is jump over here to the training. If you're an iCoinPro member and you want to learn how to use this chart setup, you can just go to go to your training page, My iCoinPro Training, Micro Profit System Part 3, and hit go. And you'll see it's right here, the MA Momentum training. It takes you about 40 minutes, and you'll learn exactly how to use this chart setup. Now, for those who are new, who want to learn how to trade, we have a free boot camp you can do. It takes you about 40 minutes. You can literally do it right after this presentation. Just get back with the person who shared this video with you, or shoot an email to support@iCoinPro.com, and they will be more than happy to get you rolling on that. But it's fantastic. It'll give you tremendous confidence that you could actually trade, that you could understand how charts work, see a trade, execute on it, everything like that. Once you do the boot camp, it's, really it's fast. I mean, literally about 40 minutes. And you'll know our main trade that we do within that 40-minute time period, and how to find those trades on the charts. There's some additional free training that we give you. And if you love what you see on that free boot camp, we have a 1-week course you can do and learn how to trade with this system. So back to the charts. All right, let's take a look at this. This is our chart setup that we use really to just kind of look at the overall market condition. Right, when we're trading in and out, there's a different chart setup that we use. You'll learn that actually on the free bootcamp. So this chart setup is called the moving average momentum, MA momentum, and we don't need to know how all these different lines are calculated against, like a TV. You just need to know how to turn it on to watch your favorite show. Hey, Michael, welcome. Good to see you. All right. So with that said, this purple line, maroon, yellow, green, etc. These are all moving averages, and different traders use them for trying to identify where potential resistances will be. But the way that this works is when we're trading above all of these, we are potentially in a bullish market and almost definitely not in a bear market. Okay. On the flip side, when we start trading below all of these, like over here, which was coming off of that last high in 21, and we start trading below these, particularly getting trapped below the light purple moving average. Okay. When that actually occurs, we're potentially in a bear market or building up bearish momentum, and almost definitely not in a bull market. And we need to process out the sellers before we can rise back above all of these resistance levels and start an upward trend, right? And the further that these moving averages pull away from the price action is represented by these green and red candles here. They're called candles. The further we pull away, the more potential momentum is actually building, in the marketplace. So right now, things are looking pretty positive overall. You can see we were trading above this light purple line. When we're trading above it, that is a bullish kind of indicator. Right now, we are really working to stay above this light purple line. We've hit it a couple times and the market gobbled it right up. Okay. So we'll just have to see what happens next. But the keys for the market right now, we've got a high here of about 104,000-ish. I think the exact high was 104,000 on Coinbase. So we need to get over 104, 105K. That's the upside resistance right now. And we need to definitely stay above this light purple moving average here to keep this momentum going. Right now, that's probably 95, 96K. We need to stay above those areas. If we lose 95, 96K, or we put pressure on them, we could see some of the altcoins implode a bit and, retrace a bit more. It'll produce some great dip trades for us to hit and compound. Our whole philosophy is we want to make small micro profits and compound those over time. Again and again and again. That's what we focus on. Sometimes they're not so micro. Sometimes they're mega profits, okay? But it depends on the setup, and you learn all that in the system. Awesome. Welcome, Doak. Tuning in from Texas. We got Florida. We got the UK. We got people from all over here this morning. So cool. So again, we need to stay above this light purple line. 95, 96K are the, downside resistances. And then below that, 90K will be a psychological resistance area, but really right now, this other moving average is sitting around 87K-ish. So if we do lose this, and again, it's Sunday, so we might not see anything too dramatic today, but going into the week, we could see some more volatility, right? Particularly because we've been playing around here at 100K, right, for so long. And eventually, people are going to get, either confident or that we're staying up here, we're consolidating, or people are going to get scared and then they're going to start potentially selling. Okay. So we're doing the battle here, but the major resistance is 104, 105K. If we bust through that with good volume, then we could look at moving even higher. Okay. Oh, cool. Japan is tuning in. Welcome from Japan. Awesome. Good to see you there, Ron. All right. So, and on the downside, if we lose this moving average here, the light purple one, we got to hold on to 94, 95K right in that area to keep the buyers happy and not put that seed of doubt that we might be, changing trend right now. All right. And then below that's 90. And then we've got 86, 87, 85 in that range will be the next level to stay above. So again, not sure what's going to happen next, but we'll just take it one dip trade at a time right now. But again, watch 94, 95. If we put pressure on that, we could see some of the alts, everything's up high right now. And we all need to be aware of that with how we're trading. We need to be super trade snobs and, not push for too much profit right now. We don't want to turn from a trader into an investor, if you know what I'm saying, especially not near a potential top of the market. And this is a potential top of the market. Look, 100K could be the game. It could be where this market wants to go this cycle. All right. It may be, it may not be. We could be going to 200K. I don't know. But what I do know is what we teach: squeeze bubble 1, 2, 3 money, trading in and out, compounding our balances over time. That's the way that has worked for me for a long, long time now. All right. So we are going to take a look at one other thing here. The longs and shorts we look at. Longs are people that are betting Bitcoin's going up, usually with leverage, and shorts are people betting Bitcoin's going down, usually with leverage. We're still pretty even, right? We don't worry about these till one of these gets over 70%. Then we could see maybe a more extreme move to the upside or a more extreme move to the downside. Right now, we're kind of in the steps to the top, possibly elevator to the bottom, but that's just how markets tend to work. But we're in the steps part of it right now. So we're kind of moving not too crazy, but that can change and get particularly crazy if we get one of these over 70%. But right now, we're not worried about that. Last thing I want to look at is what are the hot coins to trade. We're going to go into our software and check it out. And it looks like right now we've got Hopper, this one. Some of these coins, man, I don't even know what half of these coins are. I just follow the volume and the volatility. But this one has a good potential profit of almost 7% on the dip trades that it's doing. You can see back here, this dip trade had a potential profit of 7% on this one dip trade here. Okay, not quite seeing a dip trade yet. We're getting a little squeezy here. But yeah, if that goes down into another dip trade, it could be a really nice one, particularly because we're sitting at about the 1 hour resistance. We may bounce here. We're at the 1 hour SMA. So we might bounce here and start, getting some volatility going again. But if we do a nice dump, boy, that could be great. Could want to dump down and test this next resistance here. But that could be a nice dip trade if we get another nice dump there, dip trade. Again, any trades we're doing right now, it is so important to do this training right now. If you have not done it, the latest video training, it's over here on the left menu. It's also at the end of the resistance levels and ladder buying module. But noisy versus quiet charts and timing your entry is extremely important right now. So you know how to look for those trades that are moving really, really well, those coins that are moving up and down, up and down. And we want to look for what's called roller coastering, good roller coastering, so we can get in and out and make our profits. Okay, other than that, looks like we've got a couple coins, but the volume seems like it's slipping, but mobile also can be good. We've already come off of the high. I mean, some of these, this right here had a nice return of 11%. So we're moving pretty well on this. This dip trade had a potential return of about 6%, doing okay, moving pretty good on that one. Swift coin, I got to see where this one's at. It's come back up to retest this previous high range. So we're up high. We'll just have to see if that one keeps moving pretty well. So that could also be one, but I might want to be patient with that one because we just went up and it looks like we might get rejected again at this area here. So might skip this first dip sequence here and let it do another dip sequence and then kind of resume the party on that one. But those are the three that I'm looking at: Hopper, Mobile, Swiftcoin. Wouldn't get too crazy with position sizes on that because they are a little bit lower volume. So we'll just have to see. But those are the top 3 or 4 today. Again, make sure you go in here and clear out your watch lists, all right? And let the system just rebuild all of this. Oh, this had a nice, this showed up on the dump tracker. Okay, so yeah, keep an eye on that. But I think the volume is a little bit low on that. We want higher volume, definitely over 10 million on Coinbase. So anyway, clearing that out. Yep, make sure you clear out your list. Let the scanners rebuild those lists. All right, do it at least every 24 hours. I do it sometimes a couple times a day, depending on how active the market is. And then it'll just give you the freshest, information and rebuild those lists, and then just push it to your smartphone when the trades are happening. Okay. All right, that is everything that I've got, everybody. Again, if you have any interest in learning how to day trade these crazy crypto markets, we have that free boot camp. Get back with the person who shared this video with you, or go ahead and shoot an email to support@iCoinPro.com. And if you like what you see there, we got a 1-week course. We'll teach you how to use this system in 1 week. Fantastic community of people that you can connect with. We have a forum where you can ask questions, everything. We really do our best to take care of our members. And that's everything that I got. Again, if you want these type of analysis in your inbox so you can kind of keep your finger on the pulse of where crypto is potentially, in particular Bitcoin, you give me a follow on Facebook or on x.com, or go ahead and subscribe to our YouTube channel. All right, everybody, have a wonderful Sunday. I know I will. I'm going to be out at a soccer tournament with my son. So it's going to be a good time. Hoping they're going to win this tournament this weekend. And we will see you next week. Again, we'll see if we get some heightened volatility going into the new week as traders return on Monday. Take care, everybody. Have a great day, and we'll see you in the forum or on Facebook or YouTube or now x.com. Bye-bye, everybody.